What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is David Hamlin, aka the Laptop Legend, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you guys about how you can do trading from anywhere. Now, if you've seen my setup, you probably can see it a little bit in the back there, but I trade, typically speaking, on a PC that has 4 huge monitors, and then I also have my laptop off to one side, and it can be a little bit difficult to trade to my normal level if I'm traveling somewhere and I don't have this entire setup here, because if you're used to having 50 bajillion different monitors and then you go and you try to trade on one laptop, it can be very limiting and you miss a lot of opportunities, and because of that you leave a lot of money on the table. And because of that, you guys might feel a little less inclined to take vacations if you're like me. And I just want to make this video so you guys know kind of what I do and what I'm planning on doing in the future when I go and start traveling some more, because there actually is a pretty good option, and you might not have realized this even was a thing. I did not until pretty recently, so I'm gonna talk about that in this video, and this video should help you guys be able to continue trading even if you have to step away from your normal setup, you know? So maybe you can't beat your house for a day, but you still wanna trade for an hour or two. This video will help you be able to trade better at those times where you're away from home. Maybe you wanna trade on vacation for a couple hours when you're in Hawaii and pay for the vacation. Whatever it is, this video should help you do that. So hopefully you will find it helpful. If I had this video a while back, I think I would have made more money, because I would have been able to trade better when I'm traveling. So that's why I'm making this. If you find it helpful, please smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the post notification bells so you can get dinged as soon as I put one of these videos out, because I give out a cookie to the first person who comments. I put in the mail. I do. They arrive. They might be stale, but they do arrive. So yeah, let's dive into my computer, or I don't know, maybe I'll take you over here with the camera in my hands like a little vlogger, and we'll do something fun. Alright guys, so I'm here at my computer, and this is my setup. I just want to give you a quick run through of what it looks like on the desktop before I dive into what I'm doing on the portable version. So you can see here, up in the corner, just as a recap, I did do a video on this, but I think I've changed it a little bit. I have my Trade Ideas scanners here. So I have the High of Day Momo scanner right here. I have the Halt Resumes right there. Stocks that are breaking out on volume, and parabolic movers, and then I can also see what the overall market is doing right there. So it's helpful to have all these things, and anytime I'm calling out plays in the Discord, like a NASDAQ that's moving, typically it's from the High of Day Momo scanner. I can see what the float is right there. So if there's a low float stock, I can see that's 3.9 million, which under 10 million is pretty low. And anytime it gets good volume and is spiking up on high a day, you can see how much it's up on the day, what the pattern is, etc. Up 8% in the last 10 minutes. It's pretty cool just to be able to have that information as it's happening. So I love having trade ideas, and it's super helpful. Now, this is another thing that is super helpful. These are a few of the chat rooms that I pay for through Stocks to Trade, and Stocks to Trade is very expensive. So if you're just getting started, I wouldn't recommend it on your own, but it's very helpful for me, especially if I'm calling stuff out in the Discord. So this is the breaking news chat for them. This is the breakouts and breakdowns chat. And this just helps me avoid missing plays. This is the Profit Lead chat room, so I have another chat room here to avoid missing plays. Here is Stocks to Trade, which is actually where I get my level 2. You can't see it right now because I guess there's none on the weekend, but level 2 shows up right there. Obviously, time and sales right here. We got the chart. I can put VWAP on the chart over here. I really like that. So if I go here, just throw down some VWAP, and you got it on the chart. It's pretty nice. Pretty easy. So that's what the top ones look like. And then on the bottom, what I like to have is I like to have my trading screen stretched out across the entire 2 monitors. And the reason I like this is because it allows me to have multiple charts and multiple trading windows at the same time. So you guys can see here on this window, I guess on this display, I have 5 different charts, and this thing is closed out right now, so you can't really see, but this is a directed trading window, so I can place orders here, and this is linked with this particular chart. So anytime I'm trading, I can have the chart here, and I'm trading here. Pretty nice. Makes it really, really easy, really straightforward. And what's great about this setup is I have an identical one over here that is linked to this chart. you guys can see here. So this directed trading window is linked to this one. So if I'm trying to trade 2 stocks at once, I don't need to like try to quickly, change the ticker, type in yada yada, type in something else, and then flip back and forth. If I'm live in 2 trades at once, I am set, man. I can trade here at the same time as I can trade over here, and it makes it really, really easy. Maybe it would make more sense in the future to put both of these even on one screen so I can be watching them both, and then have just the extra charts that I'm watching on the other side. But for now, I really like this setup, and regardless of the platform that I'm using, whether I'm using this is Fidelity's Active Trader Pro, or now that I'm using more of Schwab's Street Smart Edge, you guys can see here, well, I guess I'm not logged in right now, so I'm not gonna go do that, but I have pretty much the exact same setup. So I have multiple charts, I have a trading window on this side, multiple charts, and a trading window on this side. Makes it pretty easy. I have scanners, etc. I have, news that pops up. And it's really nice, man. Also, for those of you guys who did not believe me that I do have 200,000 MIDI, here you can see I got 155,000 from a 33 average, and I have 45,000 from a 15 average for a total value of, what is that? I can't do that in my head. 62,000 right now. Negative 2,000 unrealized on this position, and positive 7.4 thousand on the smaller position. So for those of you guys who were doubting me, this is within Fidelity Active Trader Pro. There's no way to edit that. So just so you know. So this is pretty much my setup that I have when I'm here. And then I have my laptop off to the side where I have my, my laptop with the Discord. So now that I've showed you guys what my home setup looks like, I want to dive into what I do for when I'm traveling, because it really is pretty darn cool. So let me do that right now. All right, so let's assume you go from trading on something like this with all this real estate, and then you try to travel and trade on something that's this tiny. Now, it's gonna make it really difficult, again, for you to see all those plays, because look how squished this looks. Look how squished this looks. Like, there's not even really room to make those trades. It can't all really fit on here. It's pretty small, and I'm still missing half of this setup, plus all the chat rooms, plus the Discord, which is pretty frustrating. So what is the best solution? Well, I actually just found out that just like they have these external monitors that you can attach to your PC, they make portable external monitors for laptops. Like, I literally never knew this was a thing, but apparently it is. So I actually have this set up here, and bada boom, bada bing, voila, you got an external monitor, and it pretty much sets up the exact same way that an iPad does. The case reminds me a lot of like an iPad. It's one of those like folding cases. I don't know if you can see super well. The light is pretty dark here. But it pretty much, it folds down, and it's super slim, and it's pretty nice, man. Honestly, it just reminds me of an iPad, if I'm being real. So you can see, it's very small, very portable. But what's nice about it is it fits perfectly in your backpack, with a laptop, but you can connect it. Hold on, give me a sec. Trying to get it set back up with one hand. But it works perfectly for having this go across multiple screens. So you can see here, my mouse, it literally just goes across both screens. And now, I have a lot of extra real estate on pretty much the same amount of effort, the same amount of space to take with me. So pretty darn cool. I just got one to test it out, but honestly, this makes a world of difference if you're trying to trade like at an airport somewhere, or I don't even know where, like a hotel or whatever. Being able to have this is an absolute game changer. So I'm definitely going to get a couple more of these, because not everyone is as extra as me. I do have a few extra laptops, but they are older. I got 2 other Macs here besides this one that I have here, but it's just nice to have it be run on the same machine, especially if it's, the same, program, and you would just rather have extra real estate, because it's easier to make multiple trades on one computer at the same time versus trying to switch between computers. So I think it's pretty cool, especially if you don't want to invest in a new expensive laptop. You know, MacBooks are ridiculously overpriced, man. I don't even know what mine was, like $3,000 or something like that. So it's a lot easier to get a little external portable monitor that costs like $200. So I'll put the link to the one that I got in the description below, but I think it's pretty cool, and I really didn't know this was a thing. So for me, I think it's cool because I can have both charts, but then once I get my other one, I'm also probably gonna put a bunch of the chat rooms up here and probably our Discord room. So, I mean, between the three of those things, I'm not really missing that much, if anything. Maybe I can put the Discord, on my phone, like throw it up, I don't know, right there or something like that. So there I have the Discord, and then maybe I'll have room for trade ideas or something else on a third external monitor. But I don't know, man. I think it's pretty cool, and I just wanted to share this with you guys. I guess I'll pull up the box real quick so you guys can see a little bit of what that looks like. But honestly, I'm sure this is going to be a game changer for me because I have not really been able to travel that much. Number one, obviously, because of COVID, but mainly because of the fact that I am scared to go on any extended trip that is not for just the weekend because I don't want to lose thousands of dollars from not being able to trade to my full potential. And I just think it's cool, man. I think it's really cool. So this is what the box looks like. Lepow. It's kind of a cool Lepow. I don't know. It feels like I'm punching someone. But yeah, I just want to make this video. So hopefully you guys find this helpful. If you travel a lot, I think this could be a really cool solution if you want to keep trading. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So hopefully I'll be able to travel soon, and hopefully we'll be able to do that Vegas meetup at some point. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, you know the drill. Let's grow better together. Preguntar, bebé, dime por qué te mientes. No puedes esconder todo lo que tú por mí sientes.